Hey friends, I wanted to come on here and share with you about a few offerings that are going to be happening starting in 2025. So it's December now, and I'm going to launch these starting in January. And the inspiration for this is just how many people are wanting to work more deeply on understanding herbalism and taking their own health back into their hands. And not all of you live close enough to me to engage in person things. I know everybody's busy and we're all spread apart, but I thought it would be quite beautiful to kind of share the journey through the year together from a distance. And so the first offering that I have for you all is called Roots and Remedies. And this is going to be a year long deep dive and immersion into herbalism. And it's very, very hands on. So basically, what's going to happen is I'm going to walk you through everything that I'm doing through the year. So that means which plants to look for during each month, how to identify them, how to harvest them, how to process and store them, and then what to make with them. And so each month you're going to be receiving videos, instructions, recipes, and if you follow along with me, by the end of the year, you will have built your very own herbal apothecary from local plants, and you should have a pretty good working knowledge on how to identify most of these plants and what to do with them and how to work with them and how they can support your body and your health. And this program specifically, because I'm in Middle Tennessee, it's going to be appropriate for people who live in similar ecological environments. So, south of Tennessee down into northern Georgia, northern Alabama, going towards Appalachia, going north into Kentucky, even going into parts of Indiana, Ohio, even parts of Illinois are going to have similar regions where that the timing is going to be close enough that we can go through this together, and also the plants will be plants that you can find. So for example, if you're all the way out in the Pacific Northwest, this is not going to work for you because we have different plants growing. Same thing if you're in southern Florida or up in New England. So this is really a program that's geared towards understanding these specific local plants, and really walking you step by step through this. So in addition to all the videos, tutorials, and recipes, I'm going to do a monthly Zoom meeting where you can ask questions and talk to other participants, and we can sort of share things. I'll be available to help you troubleshoot if you run into any issues. And this is going to be $30 per month. Now, you don't have to start right in January, and you can join at any time. You can leave at any time. But the thing is, if you start in February, you may have missed harvesting what we harvested in January, so you won't have the plant that we're going to turn into medicine come February. So there's no guarantee that you're going to be able to fully follow along if you join late. So if you do want to get your hands on everything, then you'll definitely want to join starting in January. The second offering that I have coming up for 2025 is called the Healing Grove. And this is going to be a community health navigation group. And really, this is geared towards people who are wanting to address specific personal health concerns, whether it's for yourself or a family member, but you want like personalized attention and recommendations and understanding, and you really want to commit to taking this deep dive into health, but it's maybe too expensive to have private consults every month. So I'm hoping to be able to offer this healing space to a group of people to keep the cost down, but where I can give you my individualized attention, insights I have. I can guide you towards different things that you might want to explore or research. And so this will also include a monthly Zoom call, self-assessment prompts, worksheets, breathing practices, movement sequences, educational topics, health strategies, and a community forum where you can ask questions and connect with other individuals that are in this group. And this is going to be $50 a month. And yes, you can join at any time. You don't have to join for the whole entire year. But, from people that I've worked with, I do find that making big shifts towards optimal health can sometimes take many months to actually get yourself settled and situated. And with herbal medicine, there's a lot of also seeing what works for you because every single person is different and we're so individual that a protocol that works for me might not work for you. And so we can sort of explore that and figure out how to tweak things and find what fits and get you well on your way to having your health back in your own hands. Both of these paths for the year are going to be offered over on my Patreon page. And that way, it's a space to host everything where you can manage your own subscriptions at any time, and you can have direct access to me. And they're not listed yet because the program doesn't start till January, so there's no way to pre-sign up over on Patreon. So I'm going to have these listed in the last week of December for anybody who wants to join for January. And so, if you are interested and you want to make sure you don't miss the signups, you can drop me a comment below or you can email me with your contact information and I can put you on the interest list. My email is schoolofearthandawe@gmail.com. And I'm really, really excited to go on these deep dives with everybody next year. And I really hope you'll join. So please let me know if you have questions about anything or if you want clarification about any part of these two offerings. Okay, thanks, y'all.